Greetings to you, present and future subscribers and supporters of the AI Frame of Mind, and most lovingly welcome to our third installment in our Foundations and Routines series, where we mainly focus on, you guessed it, foundations and routines. Let us express our gratitude and how delighted we are with being able to announce that we have received help with graphical editing, so that the road ahead looks a bit less visually clumsy. And now, let's focus our direction to this most epic transition in the world, and while I am occupying your ears, I am leaving your eyes in her warm hands. Most people think morning routines shape your day, but here's the truth. Your morning actually begins the night before. If you want to wake up grounded, focused, and rested, it starts with how you wind down. Evening isn't just the end of your day. It's a portal, a doorway between effort and release, noise and silence, activity and rest. It arrives not with a bang, but with a whisper, the soft exhale after a day of holding your breath. You might miss it if you're rushing, or if you treat nighttime like a collapsed extension of daytime. But when you notice it, really notice it, you realize this is your chance. A chance to begin the descent back into yourself, to shed the layers you wore all day. It's about to slip beneath the surface of thought and noise and to arrive back in your body. The question isn't just what time you go to bed, it's how you walk yourself there. The evening is your threshold. You can step through it with intention or sleepwalk through it on autopilot, but one path leads to peace, and that's what those rituals are about. Make it a ritual. Put the phone down, close the laptop, turn off the tabs, both digital and mental. Not because screens are bad, but because silence is better. You are choosing to reclaim mental space. You're saying, I don't need to be everywhere tonight. Just here, you'll notice something strange and beautiful. When the noise fades, your own thoughts reappear, slower, softer, truer. Disconnection isn't withdrawal, it's return. Step 2 is to unload the weight you've been carrying. And most of that weight, it's invisible. It's in your thoughts, the half-finished to-dos, the conversations you keep replaying, the ideas you didn't get to, the regrets, the hopes, the noise. You don't need to solve it, you just need to release it. That's where the pen comes in. Open a notebook, any notebook. No need for structure, grammar, eloquence, just write. You might start with, what's still spinning in my head? Or, what do I want to leave here on this page tonight? Even one word, one sentence breaks the loop. This is not about being productive. It's about being unburdened. And when your thoughts are no longer pressing against the walls of your mind, you create room, not just for sleep, but for peace. Now that your mind is exhaling, it's time to invite your body to do the same. Because stress is not just mental. It settles in muscles. It tucks itself into your jaw, your chest, your spine, your breath. Even when you're sitting still, your body might be bracing. So unbrace. Lie on the floor, sit in a chair, stand by a window. Wherever you are, find gravity again. Let your shoulders fall, your jaw loosen, your breath deepen. You can scan your body and ask, where am I still holding today? Maybe you stretch. Maybe you breathe deeply into tight places. Maybe you just become still and let the quiet seep in. The point is not to do. The point is to feel. Let your body know. It's safe to relax. You're not on duty anymore. Sleep begins when the body feels held, and this is how you hold it. Before you fade into dreams, give your future self a small gift. Nothing big, just a small kindness that makes tomorrow smoother. This is the final step before sleep. Preparation. It could be writing down your top 3 priorities, laying out clothes, packing lunch, setting up your workspace, whatever reduces morning friction, whatever clears the fog before it appears. You're not trying to optimize everything, you're creating rhythm. Rhythm reduces resistance. Rhythm becomes ritual, and ritual becomes ease. When you prep at night, you start the next day already in motion, not scrambling, not guessing, just gliding into action. That's not just productivity, that's self-respect. Your body doesn't fall asleep on command. It listens for cues. So create a signal. This is your sleep switch, your invitation to descend into softness. Maybe it's dimming the lights. Maybe it's a cup of tea. Maybe it's brushing your hair slowly. Maybe it's lighting one small candle. Maybe it's turning on a sound you only hear at night. You're building an association, a neural pathway that says, this is the doorway. It's safe to close the day. These cues may seem small, even silly, but they matter. The same way you tuck a child in with story and lullaby, you're now tucking yourself in. Not out of necessity, but out of care. Ritual makes you feel held, and when you feel held, you can truly let go. Finally, exhale. You don't have to do this perfectly. You don't need to check every box. Some nights, you'll forget. Some nights, you'll fall asleep before you even begin. That's okay. Evening rituals aren't about performance. They're about permission. Permission to slow down. Permission to return to yourself. Permission to end the day with dignity and softness. And above all, permission to say, this was enough. Enough done. Enough effort. Enough being on. You're not trying to win the night. You're learning how to release it. And in that release, something beautiful happens. You're no longer clinging to what was. You're no longer gripping for what's next. You're simply here, present, still, ready to dream.
Evening rituals aren't just about better sleep. They're about building trust with yourself. A quiet agreement that says, I care enough to pause. I care enough to reset. If something in this video spoke to you, try one ritual tonight. Start small. Repeat it. Let it become sacred. And if you're ready to keep shifting your baseline, subscribe to the AI Frame of Mind, where we design daily life like it's art. Rest deep, dream strange. And I'll see you tomorrow. A chance to begin the descent back into yourself, to shed the layers you wore all day, to slip beneath the surface of thought and noise, and to arrive back in your body. The question isn't just what time you go to bed, it's how you walk yourself there. The evening is your threshold. You can step through it with intention or sleepwalk through it on autopilot. But one path leads to peace, and that's what those rituals are all about.